Hello there, it's Francis here from Generational Wealth Academy. Now, I just want to quickly, delve a bit deeper, or if you like, to seek to clarify one of the recent videos I just did, whereby I was basically, looking at correlated pairs, pairs that do have a correlationship, either positive or negative. Now you can see I have 4 pairs on my screen here. Let me just look at them one by one. Before I do that, you can see that of the 4, one of them is going in one direction and 3 are going in an opposite direction. Let me just see if you can spot the ones that are going up and the one that is going down, or the ones that are going down. Have a look. Voila. Okay, I'm sure you can see here that this one, which is the EURUSD, is going up, whereas the remaining 3, that is USDJPY, USDCHF, and EURUJPY, are going down. Let's just look at them one after the other, one by one. Now, it's Sunday evening. We're waiting for the market to open here, and the chart, as you can see here, is the chart for last week. Let me just add the period separators, and you can see that was Friday, the close of Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. Well, I'm not even going to bother going to Monday, but anyway, that's Monday if we have to see it. So basically here you can see that even the price of EURUSD was going up there, USDJPY going down, EURUJPY going down, and USDCHF going down. So the way to trade this, like I would always advise, especially if you are just starting out in Forex, or if you don't have a strategy yet to trade, or to combine different pairs, or to pick different pairs to trade, is to consider the pairs that are correlated, whether they are negative or positive correlationship. In this case, as we just saw, EURUSD has a negative correlationship with all these 3 pairs. Let me just go there. EURUSD. Okay, let me just basically quickly type it out so that you are not confused about what I was saying. EURUSD basically having a negative. Oh, okay. Let's consider. Let's take this off, since we are considering negative correlationship. So in this case, it is we are saying EURUSD has a negative correlationship with USD CHF. It has a negative correlationship with USDJPY, and the third one we had there, was EURUJPY. So we see here EURUSD, when the price is going up, the price of the other 3 are going down, and if the price here is going down, these prices will be going up. So that's basically what we're saying here, a negative correlationship. Let's just go back there. As you can see here, EURUSD is going up and all the other 3 are going down. Let's take them one after the other. Basically, the way to trade this is, to either just buy one of those pairs, one of the 4 pairs, one of these 4 pairs, and take your position. If you are buying the EURUSD, for instance, just avoid the other 3. Avoid the other 3 because they're going to be going in the opposite direction. So you don't want to be buying EURUSD, for instance, and buying USDJPY. No. If at all you have to trade the 2, you want to buy one and sell the other. But the fact is, if you're not experienced enough, or if you don't have the time to monitor your trade, you don't want one of them, eventually, basically, if any one of them reverses, it means the other one is going to reverse because they act oppositely. Oppositely, bad English. They do act, in a different. They move in a different direction, or they act in an opposite way. So that is basically how you would trade them. either you focus on just one of them, either buy or sell, take a position with one of them and ignore the others. Or if you are buying one of them, which is for instance EURUSD, make sure you are going to be selling the other. Oh yes, most of the time, those pairs that have a correlationship work or move as expected, either in the same direction or in opposite direction. In this case, it's negative correlationship, so they're going to be going in the opposite direction. So one of two ways to trade them: either just buy one of them or sell them, take a position in one of them, either a buy or a sell, and ignore others. That's one way. The second way is to take a position in one direction in one of them and a position in the other direction in on the other pair. That is basically one of two ways to trade them. Now, this is applicable whether you are doing manual trading or a robot is trading for you. Now, there are all kinds of robots out there, and by that I mean auto traders. I have an auto trader, for instance, which does well, trading with the trend. So when I am using it, for instance, I would always advise, myself. I would always advise my team, members of my team, if they have, the auto trader applied to EURUSD, do not also then apply to USDJPY or apply to EUROJPY or USDJPY or USDCHF. Otherwise you could create some kind of confusion. What you don't want is making profit in one of them and having it cancelled out in the other. So I would usually advise, if you have it on one of these pairs, just choose one of the four and basically leave it at that. As a matter of fact, let me just bring it up again in case you are watching this, so you can basically see exactly what I mean. So these are four important pairs that you want to take note of. There are other pairs, for instance, that you might want to consider. Perhaps what I would do is I would leave that in the comment section in this particular video, so that you would also know what other pairs have some kind of positive or negative correlationship. Anyway, that's it for this short video. Before I go, I must say that there are also other auto traders which can trade a combination of three of these pairs, for instance. So perhaps it could trade EURUSD, USDJPY, and EUROJPY. So let's take this one out. So what I would also then do is to have that on the comment section on this video. So if you're watching it on YouTube, be sure to also read the comment section, not just watch the video, for more information and tips, just in case you want to lay your hands on any of those auto traders. So I have an auto trader which would allow you trade just one of them, and I also have an auto trader which would also trade three of these pairs for you at the same time, so that in this case, if you were to enter a trade on these pairs, you will be, if you are winning on this pair, if you're in a sell position and a sell position here, you will be winning and gaining pips on these two, and perhaps be losing at least temporarily on this one. But of course, the way it works out is that it acts as a ring. I can't explain it fully here. There won't be time for that. But do feel free, to check the comment section where you can actually, perhaps test drive, these auto traders of mine, or that I have access to for free for a limited period. That is going to be for a limited period. It will not always be there. But obviously, if you're watching this video and you want to try it out, do feel free to join the Telegram channel and ask, to test out these auto traders for a month at least. Okay, now until next video, God bless.